Mixing business with...
And now at the first event, and Pebble Hanover long odds on.
Then Rival Scott went around them quickly. Victory Joe can't get out. Then Ricky Alto carried back by Diamond Maker, and then Nugent Hanover. Up on the top circle, 300 metres to go. Omega Valley about a head in front of Pebble Hanover the outside. He's starting to lay it down to the leader now. Then Rival Scott is only struggling from Victory Joe. Omega Valley straightened up a metre in front. Pebble Hanover gradually getting to it. They start to fight it out. Omega Valley won't give in on the inside. He's ahead in front. Pebble Hanover trying to wear him down. But on the inside, the little brother of Gamma Lights finding plenty. Omega Valley. He fights on and he gets there. Omega Valley a metre on the line. Pebble Hanover. 10 metres third in the race. Victory Joe.
Omega Valley at 14 to 1, tipping out the odds-on favourite Pebble Hanover, 6s on, Victory Joe third at 20s in the second event, and here the favourite Bonnie Black at 5 to 2.
Less than 400 to go. Aim for Glory 2 metres in front of Evening Tyros. Magic Madge pulled out now, is going up quickly 3 deep. And Band of Gold out wider on the track, and then Bonnie Black in a hopeless pocket. On the corner, Aim for Glory in front of Magic Madge. Evening Tyros is weakening, and then Bonnie Black. Next, Band of Gold. Royce and Indemnity pulled out wide. Aim for Glory in front of Magic Madge with 100 to go. Holding it at bay out wide. Indemnity and Royce struggling on from Bonnie Black. It's Aim for Glory just in front, but Magic Madge is doing better, and she'll win it again. Magic Madge scored by a long head to Aim for Glory. Close for third, either Bonnie Black or Indemnity out wide.
Magic Madge finishing with a wet sail to get up at 9 to 2 from Aim for Glory at 4s and Bonnie Black 5 to 2. In the third event for the Square Trotters, the favourite 4J at 2 to 1.
Another touch, Fidji. Here it is. Away they go. And they're racing. And on the inside, Sunrakus away well from Dancing Rock, Admiral Aaron, and then License Bell. Super Spree threading its way through the field from 4J going up nicely on the outside. And Commander Crockett's got away quite well tonight and is already making up good ground. Just in front of him, Magazine McDonough. Belholm Court fell back then and checked 4J. And Sadie Gale's gone into a break too. And another touch back about second last, and Sunrakus is broken. Into the back stretch, and Admiral Aaron got away about 15 or 20 metres in front now from Super Spree. Commander Crockett's got up third about 12 metres away, and they're followed by Dancing Rock, Sadie Gale. Then Magazine McDonough, followed by another touch, and then came License Belholm Court. 4J is back second last, and about 8 or 10 metres to Sunrakus last. Admiral Aaron bowling along in front now as they come off the back, about 8 metres as the driver steadies it. Second Super Spree, and 4 or 5 metres to the back marker, Commander Crockett. He's got up third and travelling well. 10 metres further back, Sadie Gale. It's going past Dancing Rock. Another touch making a little ground from Magazine McDonough. 8 metres to License, and then 4J from Belholm Court, and Sunrakus still trotting roughly at the rear. In the straight they come now at the end of a lap, and the leader is Admiral Aaron, about a sulky's length now to Super Spree. Sadie Gale's gone up for third. Commander Crockett now momentarily in a pocket on the inside as another touch goes up to get the 1-1. They were followed further back, Dancing Rock, and next on the outside, License from Magazine McDonough. 4 metres to 4J as the field starts to close up a little from Belholm Court, and Sunrakus toiling in the rear. Out of the straight, 1,600 to go, and Admiral Aaron by a sulky's length now, 2 on the outside, going up quickly, Sadie Gale. Over on the inside of it, there is Super Spree still, and then a sulky's length, another touch. He's easing back on Commander Crockett to get out of that pocket, and has pulled it out now, one out in the running line behind another touch. They're followed then by Magazine McDonough, the rails from Dancing Rock, License. 4J's got a big job to do back near the rear with Belholm Court, and Sunrakus can't get anywhere near them. Off the back again, and the leader, Admiral Aaron, has trotted well, about 2 or 3 metres, Sadie Gale. Super Spree on the rails, 4 metres another touch, and then 4 metres Commander Crockett. Next on the inside, Magazine McDonough, followed by Dancing Rock, and then came License 4J, Belholm Court, and Sunrakus. In the straight for the bell, they've got 1,100 to go, and Admiral Aaron by 2 or 3 metres to Sadie Gale. Super Spree in on the inside from another touch, and Commander Crockett on the outside in 5th place is going very well. Over on its inside then came Magazine McDonough, and they're followed by License on the inside of Dancing Rock, and 4J still last of the main bunch. 800 metres out, Admiral Aaron by 2 or 3 metres, Sadie Gale. Super Spree looking to get out on the inside. Sadie Gale being tapped up from another touch. Commander Crockett being eased out 3 deep now. Then Magazine McDonough, followed further back in the field, Dancing Rock, and 4J's under the whip and doing nothing at the moment. With 500 to go, Admiral Aaron a metre to Sadie Gale. Super Spree the fence. Now Commander Crockett's gone up on the outside. They were followed further back, another touch, struggling. Dancing Rock making a bit of a run, and 4J pulled out 3 deep. With 400 to go, Admiral Aaron ahead in front of Sadie Gale. A sulky's length Super Spree's trying to push out. Commander Crockett holding him there on the outside at the moment, and they were followed then by Dancing Rock and 4J about 5 wide. On the corner, Admiral Aaron about a head in front of Sadie Gale. Super Spree can't get out. Commander Crockett on the outside. And then Dancing Rock. It's Sadie Gale taking a narrow lead. Commander Crockett let go now on the outsides. Moved up quickly to challenge it. Sadie Gale in front. Commander Crockett races up to it near the line. And a well-judged drive. Commander Crockett wins it by a head to Sadie Gale. Super Spree got out in time to run third from Dancing Rock, Admiral Aaron. Then 4J, a gap to License, followed by Belholm Court, Another Touch, Magazine, McDonough, and last of all was Sun Ruckus.
Coming with a nicely timed run at 11-2, Commander Crockett winning the trot from Sadie Gale at 10, Super Spree 10s, and 4J finishing well back at 2-1. In the first leg of the quadrilla, race 4, the brilliant Nardens Hall, the odds-on favourite, 2-1 on.
Arms are back and Nardens Hall began well, so did Power of Carome, and down the outside Ashley Globe away quickly. Power of Carome and Ashley Globe are having a great duel early for the lead. It's over on the inside, Power of Carome, Ashley Globe the outside of it. They got a bit tight on that first turn, and quickly running up third now is Nardens Hall. They're followed by Sam Welby over on the inside, dropping in as Van Race. A length further back in the field when they settle into stride now, Corral de Gift, followed by Skedgewell, and last of all is Gasoline Alley. Now Ashley Globe has crossed over and led down the back, a length and a half now to Power of Carome. Moving up on the outside, Nardens Hall now goes up into the death, and they're followed by Sam Welby the rail. Then Van Race moving up to be 1-1, and they're followed by Corral to Give back on the inside of Skedgewell, and last of all going down the back is Gasoline Alley. They start to pace off the back straight, a lap and a quarter to go. They've got 1350 metres to run, and the leader down on the inside, Ashley Globe, nearly a length in front. Now Nardens Hall's gone up on the outside and put Power of Carome in a pocket third. They're followed by Van Race on the outside of Sam Welby, a length further back in the field, moving up one deep as Skedgewell. Over on the inside of it, here's Corral to Gift, and last of all Gasoline Alley on the outside of it. Around the top turn they come. They've got 950 metres to go, and the leader over on the inside, Ashley Globe, about 4 metres in front. Nardens Hall's up on the outside of the leader's wheel. Power of Carome has boxed away over on the inside third, and then came Van Races on the back of the favourite Nardens Hall. Over on the inside, then Sam Welby 3 back, 4 back along the fence, Corral to Gift pulling. Skedgewell outside it, and last of all a length off Gasoline Alley, but they've slowed up. A circuit to go, and the leader is Ashley Globe 2 metres in front. On the outside, Nardens Hall second, Power of Carome locked away third. Then Sam Welby back on the inside of Van Race, and now pulling out Gasoline Alley going around the outside, and they're bunching up. They're followed by the last couple now, Skedgewell pulled to the outside, and Corral to Gift last of all. Down the back for the last time they race. They've got 750 metres to go. Ashley Globe led about 1.5 metres. Nardens Hall the outside. Power of Carome can't get out. It's locked away. Hard up on the leader's back third, the rail. Out to 3 deep and under a bit of pressure now would have been Gasoline Alley. Van Race back in the centre. Sam Welby back on the inside. Skedgewell went bent back to last 3 deep. And Corral to Give back in the centre of it. Going roughly there, Gasoline Alley gallop back through the field. On the turn, 300 metres to go. The leader still on the inside, Ashley Globe. 1 metre in front. Knight about to call on Nardens Hall. Still Power of Carome with nowhere to go. Back in the row when they wheel for home. Ashley Globe 1 metre in front. Now he calls on Nardens Hall. Power of Carome running into the back of them. Halfway up the running now. Nardens Hall getting to Ashley Globe. Then Power of Carome pushing out. It's Nardens Hall getting his head in front near the line. And Nardens Hall gets up to win on the line. A long head Ashley Globe. They got a little tight on the line. About 3 metres away third. Here's Power of Carome. A gap in the field. Van Race in the outside. Corral to Gift. Sam Welby back on the inside, a good gap in the field to Skedgewell, and Gasoline Alley the last one in.
Good performance by Nardens Hall in the death all the way at 2s on from Ashley Globe at 7s and Power of Carome 7-4. That's the first half of the Valley card. Back with the second half of the program after this break.
Welcome to this.
The favourite was Nardens Castle at 6-4.
And joined parading going out of the straight and got the lead. And when they swing into the back now, Nardens Castle went through, led 2 metres now to parading, and third on the fence quickly there is Collegian. They're followed by Wongate getting up to be 1-1, and further back in the field then, Athelbrett got up on the inside of Loyal Chapel, and out 3 deep now Skipper Carissa. A length and a half Merrin's Choice, and a length last of all Foreign Power. Down the back the first time the race, a lap and a half out, Nardens Castle in front. Here's Skipper Carissa going around them 3 deep around the outside. And in the back straight they race. It's Nardens Castle 3 metres in front. Skipper Carissa went up on the outside second. Parading now 1-1 on the fence Collegian. A length for the back Athelbrett on the outside of it Wongate. And they're 2 lengths in front of Loyal Chapel. 2.5 to Merrin's Choice, and Foreign Power driven back in the field is last of all. 1350 metres to go. The leader still is Nardens Castle, 1 metre in front. Skipper Carissa second. Now Foreign Power has caught them, pulls out 3 deep and goes around the outside. And in the straight they come for the bell. The leader is Narden's Castle, 2 metres Skipper Carissa. From last now, Foreign Power starting to let go, and he strides up on the outside to make a line of 3 at the judge, and Foreign Power moving up on the outside to join Narden's Castle. Skipper Carissa eases now, gets the 1-1, Collegian the rail. Athelbrett 3 back on the inside of Parading, a length then further back Wongate, a length further back Laurel Chapel, and last of all Merrin's Choice. 800 metres to go. They swing into the back straight once again, and the leader Narden's Castle 2 metres in front. Foreign Power second. Collegian third. The fence going a right but can't get out there, followed by Skipper Carissa. Athelbrett is 3 back the fence, pulling out now around the outside is Loyal Chapel. Further back then in the centre would have been Parading, followed by Wongate, and last of all Merrin's Choice. They're bunching up down the back, about 500 metres to go. Narden's Castle about 2 metres in front. Foreign Power second, locked away Collegian. Then on the outside of them, Skipper Carissa, followed by Loyal Chapel 3 wide around Parading. Athelbrett the rail and Wongate eased out to the back of the field. Merrin's Choice second last on the circle. 300 to go now. Foreign Power trying to get on terms with Narden's Castle. He's given the leader a hit with a whip now, Narden's Castle. It's straightened about 1 metre in front of Foreign Power. Collegian back on the fence, and then Skipper Carissa in the straight, and it's Narden's Castle shooting 2 metres in front of Foreign Power halfway up the straight. Then further back, getting out fairly late now, would have been Parading, but Narden's Castle's doing it well, and Narden's Castle goes home to win 4 metres on the line. Foreign Power second, a similar margin third, Parading. Then Athelbrett, Skipper Carissa, Loyal Chapel, Collegian, then Wongate, and last of all Merrin's Choice.
Heavily back, Narden's Castle 5-4, Foreign Power 5-2, and Parading third at 4-1. In the 6th event, even money favourite Pride of Hillary.
The green light comes up. They're racing this time. Cable Car began brilliantly, and so did Ripplelight in the centre and away fast. Pride of Hillary driving right up on the inside. Ripplelight had its head in front, but Pride of Hillary's gone straight through to grab the lead now, the pole marker. Cable Car was pushed out 3 deep there when Vanderpoort was going up in the centre, and out of the straight they go, and Pride of Hillary is on top. He led by 3 metres. Ripplelight is up second, and Cable Car 3 deep around the outside now of Vanderpoort when they sweep into the back straight on the first occasion. They're followed a length and a half away by Holster. Then further back in the field then came Noble Minbar. On the fence Colonel Sam, and 2 lengths last of all down the back Count Ari. Cable Car trapped 3 deep. He goes up on the outside of Pride of Hillary when they go down the back. And with about 1,400 metres to go, moving up on the outside, Cable Car, where Pride of Hillary led. He led 2 metres now to Cable Car second. A length and a half. Ripplelight has now popped off the fence, and getting up on the inside is Colonel Sam. They're followed a length and a half away by Vanderpoort. Then further back was Holster, a length and a quarter further back, then Noble Minbar, and 2 lengths to Count Ari last of all. Around the top turn they come, about 1,000 to go, coming for the bell, and the leader is Pride of Hillary. At its wheel is Cable Car on the outside. They're followed over on the fence by Colonel Sam. Ripplelight is 1 out and 1 back, running down towards the judge. A length and a half further back in the field, then came Vanderpoort. They're followed going to the rail there by Holster. Now he comes off the fence again. Holster now shoved Noble Minbar out 3 deep, running to the judge with a circuit to go, and they start to step up the speed in front, and Count Ari brought up the rear. Holster is very wide going out of the straight there, and company with 1 on the outside of it, Noble Minbar, and they race out with about 700 metres to go, and the leader on the inside, Pride of Hillary, about 2 metres in front. Cable Car on the outside at the leader's wheel, locked away on the fence, Colonel Sam. Then Vanderpoort went up 4th on the outside of Ripplelight, who starts to struggle. Noble Minbar wide around the outside of Holster, and Count Ari back on the inside. They run to the 500 metre mark, and the leader still Pride of Hillary. Pride of Hillary about 4 metres in front of Cable Car on the outside, a length further back. Vanderpoort went to 3rd. Colonel Sam got out of his gear there and pulled to the outside, then Noble Minbar. It's Pride of Hillary and Cable Car drawing away to fight it out. They've raced away from Vanderpoort when they turn. 300 to go. He's pulled the whip on Pride of Hillary. He's found 3-4 metres in front when they straighten from Cable Car. A gap then to Vanderpoort. It's Pride of Hillary in front up the home straight with 150 to go. He's 3 metres in front of Cable Car, and Vanderpoort starting to sprint home quickly. But Pride of Hillary's back tonight, and Pride of Hillary comes to the judge a good winner. Pride of Hillary's won the money about 4 metres. Nearly a dead heat for second. Might be Vanderpoort, a nose on the line to Cable Car. Then a gap in the field further back. At the head of the others would have been Holster, followed by Noble Minbar. Count of Ari the inside, a long way back Ripplelight, and last of all is Colonel Sam.
Good to see him back in the winner's circle. Pride of Hillary evens, Vanderpoort finishing well at 7-2, and Cable Car at 7-2. In the second leg of the double, the favourite King Palais at 6-4.
And the arms go back, and they're racing this time. King Palais sailed away beautifully off gate 1 and led, settling down from Sir Whisper when they settle into stride. Colt Seavers went up on the outside 3 deep, and Dusty Vinnese is back. Getting up on the fence is Kentucky, a length and a half further back in the field, Adios Peerless. On the fence, Surprise Game, a length and a half, Hurricane Fury, and 2 lengths to Karamia Hideaway, his last of all. Although there's one tailed off behind it 5 lengths away, and that's Ali Pinchenin. King Palais in front around the top turn. They race over 2 laps to go. A length and a half in front now. Moving up on the inside, Kentuck. On its outside, Sir Whisper and Colt Seavers out 3 deep as they run down the straight. A length then Surprise Game getting up on the inside of Dusty Ven. Hurricane Fury goes around the outside 3 deep as Colt Seavers goes up into the death now. And as they run to the judge with 2 laps to go, it's King Palais now joined by Colt Seavers. Kentuck back inside Sir Whisper and out 3 deep Hurricane Fury. Surprise Game back along the inside when they go out of the straight, and they're followed by Dusty Ven. A length and a half further back then as they sweep into the back straight would have been Adios Peerless. A length behind it, Karamia Hideaway, and 3 last of all Ali Pinchinen. Into the back straight they've gone a circuit, and King Palais on top. And doing it nicely on a good rein, about 3 metres in front of Colt Seavers. A metre the outside as Hurricane Fury working. Locked away on the fence, Kentucky. A length then to Sir Whisper on the outside of the Surprise Game. A length the outside, Dusty Ven. 2 to Adios Peerless, 2 to Karamia Hideaway, and 3 last of all Ali Pinchinen. Pacing off the back. 1,400 metres to go, and the leader still King Palais. Gas sitting against it, 2 metres in front. Colt Seavers second, 4 metres further back, still trapped wide on the outside, Hurricane Fury. Kentucky's back along the rail, and then Sir Whisper, who's moving up on the outside of Surprise Game. A length then Dusty Ven, a length and a half Adios Peerless. Back on the fence, Karamia Hideaway, and 2 to Ali Pinchinen. Into the straight they come. They've got 1,000 to go, and the leader King Palais hasn't had much pressure put on him, and he led about 2 metres. Now something's gone amiss with Karamia Hideaway. It's broken up and has tailed right off out of the event. And at the judge now at the circuit to go. King Palais, the driver, sits up on it now, about 3 metres Colt Seavers. Over along the inside, Kentuck, and on the outside, Hurricane Fury's never got on the track around Sir Whisper. Surprise Game, 3 back the fence, and then on the outside, 1 wide, Dusty Ven. Around them goes Ali Pinchinen, but out wide, and Adios Peerless back inside it. In the final circuit they race, they've got 700 to go, and King Palais went to the back 2 metres in front. Colt Seavers on the outside under a loose rein, the leader going a lot the better. Kentucky's bottled up third the fence, and they're a length and a half. Hurricane Fury, Sir Whisper, Surprise Game locked away on the rail. Pulled out 4 deep as Dusty Ven, and then a length and a half to Adios Peerless and Ali Pinchinen. Leaving the back straight, 450 out. King Palais about 2 metres in front. He has to start to shake the leader up. Dusty Ven out wide, swept up on the outside now to grab him. King Palais didn't find much, and Dusty Ven dashed away at the 350 metre mark and looks set to win easily. It raced 4 lengths in front of King Palais gone. Then Kentuck getting clear. Colt Seavers can't go on from Surprise Game, but Dusty Ven in the home straight as well clear out, 8 lengths in front. Kentuck gets to second. It'll be a battle for third between Colt Seavers battling on with Adios Peerless and Surprise Game, but in the run to the line, Dusty Ven has blitzed them. It wins about 15 metres. Second home is Kentuck. Third, Adios Peerless. Speared through in the centre. Beat Colt Seavers in a photo. Then Surprise Game. A long gap in the field then to Hurricane Fury. Then Ali Pinchinen, followed further back by King Palais. A shocking run. Then Sir Whisper, and last of all is Karamia Hideaway.
Dusty Ven with a brilliant sprint at 5-2, defeating Kentuck at 12's, Adios Peerless 16's, disappointing King Palais gave in quickly at 6-4. In the last, the favourite Classic Bow at 11-8 on.
About to go now, Pure and Simple up very close. They're racing this time. Dancing Pebble went away quickly with Blue and Gold, and up on the outside, Pure and Simple. Dancing Pebble goes through, leads about a metre now to Pure and Simple when they settle, and just behind them on the first turn, Blue and Gold. They're followed further back in the field, getting up on the fence by Super Bunny. Around them goes Sir Gandy, but out 3 deep on the top turn, poking up in the centre, Classic Bow. Wide was Flying Drunk, and further back in the field when they settle now is To Learn Tim, the last 2 of Bowman on the outside of Marmaduke Karamia. Into the straight they come now, and working Sir Gandy around the outside where Dancing Pebble led, although Sir Gandy went up and moving up on the outside further out. Flying Drunk's whipped right around the outside. Flying Drunk raced up on the outside. He took hold now. He couldn't head off Dancing Pebble. At the judge, they raced 2 laps out. Dancing Pebble kept the lead 1.5 metres. Flying Drunk is second. He tried to get back to the inside just ahead of Blue and Gold, and he got there now, and Flying Drunk it's second. Blue and Gold is now third. Sir Gandy out 1 deep, and then Pure and Simple moving up on the outside. He's out 3 deep. Over on the fence then came Super Bunny. It's the 4th one back the rail. They're followed further back as they sweep into the back straight by Marmaduke Karamia, who's over along the inside of Classic Bow. A length then To Learn Tim, and last of all is Bowman. Down the back they race, and the leader here over on the inside and out in front is Dancing Pebble, about 4 metres Flying Drunk. Pure and Simple up on the outside in the death, and Sir Gandy now 1-1. Blue and Gold is back on the inside, 3 back. 4 back is Super Bunny. Classic Bow is back on the outside, 3 pairs back, 1 deep on the outside of Super Bunny. He's a fair way from them, the favourite Classic Bow. They're followed back along the rail by Marmaduke Karamia. Outside it To Learn Tim, a length last of all is Bowman. Around the top turn, coming for the bell, they've got 1,000 to go, and the leader is Dancing Pebble. Dancing Pebble into the straight, about 4 metres Pure and Simple. Flying Drunk is locked away back on the inside. They're followed further back as they sweep towards the judge by Sir Gandy. Over on the inside, Blue and Gold, 3 back the rail. Then Classic Bow is on the back of Sir Gandy, followed on the inside by Super Bunny. Further back to Learn Tim on the rail, then Marmaduke Caramere at a half the outside Bowman. They've got the bell, 850 metres to go, going out of the straight. The final circuit now, and Dancing Pebble about 3 metres, Pure and Simple. Flying Drunk back on the fence. Then the outside, Sir Gandy, followed by Classic Bow, travelling well, 3 back. Over on the inside of it, Blue and Gold, and then came Super Bunny, locked away on the inside of To Learn Tim. Bowman back on the outside of Marmaduke Caramere. Heading down the back, they race now, 600 metres to go. Dancing Pebble about 2 metres in front, but here's Classic Bow, pulled out now the favourite. Rounds up the leaders in a couple of bounds now, Classic Bow, and has raced away at the 450, dashed away Classic Bow. He got a little tight on Pure and Simple, but he raced 3 lengths in front now of Pure and Simple, getting to the outside To Learn Tim. Dancing Pebble's gone, then Flying Drunk and Bowman pulled to the outside, followed by Blue and Gold. But in full flight around the turn, this favourite Classic Bow with a commanding break, straightened up about 15 metres in front. Down the outside To Learn Tim from Pure and Simple, then Flying Drunk. But Classic Bow is well clear with about 100 metres to run. Battling on To Learn Tim, but Classic Bow wins the last well. Classic Bow has won the last about 6 metres in the run home To Learn Tim. Third, wide out Bowman ahead of Flying Drunk and Pure and Simple. A gap there, Marmaduke Caramere, Blue and Gold. Further back in the field, Sir Gandy, just walking to the line, Dancing Pebble, and tailed right off his Super Bunny.
And a pretty easy win to the favourite in the last. Classic Bow, 11 to 8 on. To Learn Tim second at 20 to 1 and Bullman third at 40 to 1. Let's check the doubles from Moonee Valley last Friday night. 5 Narden's Castle and 4 Dusty Vin in the daily double paid $6.55. The extra double for 8 Magic Madge and 2 Narden's Hall, $4.60. And the quadrella on 2, 5, 1 and 4 paid $37.20. And speaking of harness racing, we'll be taking a look at the Miracle Mile from Harold Park in Sydney on Friday night in World of Sport, coming up in just a few moments' time with Stephen Phillips. In addition, of course, to all the sporting news from the week gone past, some big news in football, and of course the cricket, which is taking place over the weekend here in Melbourne. So we'll keep you up to date with that. Stay with us for World of Sport coming up in just a moment. That's it for this morning on World of Sport Replay. Hope you can join us next Sunday when we'll have more racing action. All my gear from Opal Southland. We'll look forward to seeing you then.
World of Sport Replay was another 7 Sport presentation.
Probably
Start with a